Hello and good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to Lessons in Futility with Michael Annette, with your hosts Michael Annette and Ron Horn today. We're currently a full race ahead in the Busch Series standings, but there's like 12 races left in the season or something. 13. I was close. So there's still plenty of mile-and-a-half tracks to go to lose that points lead that I have built up oh so meticulously for the past however many fucking races. 24, 20, 21, 22 races. Yep, all that work basically means nothing when we have to go to a several mile-and-a-half tracks yet. But there is a nice change of pace in this one. I'm starting 4th, but like Hornaday starting 23rd, which I never thought I'd see, and we had a great start, which I also thought I'd never see. And I'm not in the preferred lane like a dumbass. But I feel like at Indianapolis Raceway Park, things are not so good where you're going to want to be on the inside just holding them up, because if you let anyone on your inside, like we saw in the truck race, that these guys basically drive the same speed on the bottom anyway. So if you just hold up the inside, fine. There shouldn't be too many problems. They'll go around you on the outside, obviously, but this is what we really can do. So I just remembered this before starting to record, and I was remembering like all these memes that I was talking about that no one's gonna remember. And Tide Pods was a bad example, Harambe's a bad example, but you know that a meme that no one's gonna remember? Could you fucking not? Alright, so there's two rivals for absolutely no fucking reason whatsoever, and oh, would you look at that, it's Ron Hornaday. What a shock. What a fucking shock. There he goes. So I get two rivals, Hornaday's passed me, and I literally did nothing different that fucking lap. I just did the exact same thing that I've done the entire race so far. Oh, and this is also the opening part of the run. This is when the car is going to drive the best. It's only going to go downhill from here. So there you go. Now, like I was fucking saying, you want to know a meme that no one's going to remember because I already forgot about it? That's how Mafia works. Absolutely no one is going to remember that meme. Never. People are going to be remembering Tide Pods till the day the internet ceases to exist. But they are never gonna remember that's how fucking Mafia works. Terrible ass memes. I wish no one would remember Ugandan Knuckles either, but you know, we can't get everything we want. So, and speaking of not being able to get everything we want, we're in 18th position just before the halfway mark of the race, so basically everything's fucked. There's basically no hope in finishing even above 30th in this race. This is how fucking horrendous this car is. And we're wrecking. And that's just how it's gonna go for the rest of the goddamn playthrough. We're gonna get 15,000 rivals because they keep running into me, and apparently it's my fault when they run into me. But basically we're gonna pit this time. I don't fucking know. There's no hope. Just take 2 tires. There's no hope. Actually, no. Green flag pit stops is not the time to do 2 tires. There's no hope no matter what I do, so it doesn't fucking matter. Unless there's a random caution that comes out like whatever other race that was that I can't remember now. Wow, they're going really slow. Okay, they're not doing that bad, but they're doing bad, basically, in comparison to everyone else's pit crew on this track. So there's several spots I'm losing. Awesome. 34th. We are indeed in the 34th position. And that's just awesome. Why would we have even any semblance of success? No, let's be 34th. How does that sound? It sounds great. We're making up absolutely no time on this pit lane. Everyone else has come down, and we're not gaining anything out of it. Just an absolute waste of fucking time. Just there's no chance. I told you there was no chance we're winning this championship. I fucking told you this. And probably people were like, oh, well, not even you complete and utter failure of a driver, could screw up a 300-point lead. Not even you. Yeah, well, guess what? I did. And these motherfuckers are holding me up on the fucking inside again. Fuck off. There's 5 laps to go and we're in 20th with a massive gap to whoever's behind us. I guarantee that within the next lap, I'm gonna have 15 people 3 wide behind me. Because this car is horrendous. And somehow my best lap is 19.3, even though I can barely get under 20 now. But thankfully, it looks like Hornaday had a bad pit stop, and he's getting held up a little bit, so we should only lose maybe, you know, 30 or 40 points in this race. It could have been a hell of a lot worse if he actually qualified well for once. I mean, didn't not qualify well for once, sorry. And there we go, just continue choking every single corner. Just continue choking every single corner on this racetrack. There's only 4 of them. You'd think you'd... Could you fucking not, dude? Un-goddamn believable. How awful this fucking car is. Thank fucking Jesus there's no green-white checkers in this series. But you know what the good news is? It's the white flag, which means that if I wreck again, we're fucking over and we're finishing last. Speaking of being wrecked, there goes that. Hermie Sadler, I was happy for you a few weeks ago when you won. Now I think you're a douchebag. Yeah, and now we're not going to get that spot, obviously, so we're going to finish 25th, and I'm sure Hornaday managed to find a top 10 at that. Fuck this fucking game, and it's stupid fucking bullshit. How can a car qualify this well and then race like absolute fucking shit? That is a good question. We gained 2 rivals out of that race and lost probably 50 points, like always. And gained no prestige points. So that was pretty much a lesson in fucking futility with Ron Hornaday and Michael Annette, once again. Fucking called that from a mile away. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a showdown. Yay. Let's see if I can fucking lose that one again like the previous. This game's a piece of shit, you know. Gives you a shitbox car, and then lets you qualify well. What the fuck? He only gained. It was 170. I thought, yeah, right? 160, 170. Yeah, I thought like I just like blank for a second. I thought it was 148, but no, it was like 168. So so still that's just like over 20 points, which is still pretty shocking. That is just that, not more. So I kind of have the same level of surprise as, oh my god, a Ford GT, okay. Alright. I forgot these were in the game. God damn, dude. Alright, well, sure. Okay. Do they drive as good as the Ford GTs in Ford Racing? No. They're kind of the exact same speed as the Ford F-150s, though. All the production cars drive the same. So, like, the fucking Ford GT is going to have the exact same performance level as the fucking Dodge SRT4. Good work, EA. Did EA... Yeah, EA makes fucking Need for Speed. You'd think they'd have some kind of semblance when it comes to making production cars in this game. Damn. That's probably the reason why there haven't been production cars in any game since an EA NASCAR game. Probably because they just don't have the rights to the cars, you know? And plus there's no good production cars for Toyota. It's just like, alright, so we'll just do the Corolla, maybe the 4Runner. We got the Supra now, though. Hey, we got the Supra. Yeah, there's one fucking good car. And they don't do like the fucking Taurus in this game. They don't just have a production Taurus, though that would be pretty cool. A production Monte Carlo. You know, that's the strangest thing is that I've always been like against Chevy teams in NASCAR since I was like 2. But like my favorite production car that has been used in NASCAR is probably the Monte Carlo. Oh god, dude. You know that most Monte Carlos are fucking two-wheel drive? I mean, it made sense back when they looked like identical to the Luminas, but like in the early 2000s, you'd think like maybe at least one model would be rear-wheel drive, just for shits. But no. So I managed to not choke this one, so that's good. It's a really easy track though. This track is pretty goddamn easy. So that's another win. And then we have unlocked the Ford GT. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. Fuck! 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 I just pushed Piglet into a power-up! No! Go away! Go away! This is rape! God damn it, this is rape! Where's my rape whistle?